My name is Robert McGhee. I'm the Vice Chairman of the Poarch Creek Indians and the head of the tribe's Government Relations Department. I speak for all of our tribal members when I say we want to help solve Alabama's financial woes. But SB 453 does not really fix all that is broken. Worse, it breaks what truly does not need to be fixed. I will outline a few of the reasons that our tribe stands in opposition to the bill. First, our state is having a hard time paying for the government operations it currently has. This bill calls for the formation of 3 new government entities: the Alabama Lottery, the Alabama Lottery Corporation, and the Alabama Lottery and Gaming Commission. That sounds a bit like building an addition to a house that you already can't afford to live in. Additionally, to establish that new bureaucracy, our state's constitution would have to be amended. We believe making any changes to what is arguably the most important document in our state should be done with great care, foresight, and laser precision in wording. But this bill provides none of that. Instead, it offers a rushed approach to making changes that, once included in our Constitution, will be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to reverse. Perhaps most shocking is that this bill first gives the green light to private racetrack owners in the state to conduct all forms of gaming. It then calls on the legislature to agree on laws regulating how they should conduct their gaming businesses. That's like handing your teenager a credit card with no rules attached, and then being surprised when you get a bill that, well, looks like the Alabama's budget deficit. It is a backwards thinking that opens the door for potentially irresponsible practices that will be hard to rein in after the fact. To that point, we know a lot about gaming regulation. Since our inception, our businesses have been strictly regulated by both the federal government and our tribal government. So one particular part of this bill really jumped out at us. It says that any newly formed gaming commission is expressly prohibited from limiting the number of machines at a racetrack. This language seems to be omitting gaming controls even before the expansion begins. The bill has another problem. It won't provide immediate relief. Even if the new bureaucracy and the laws governing it come to be, this is not something that will happen fast or without expense. Let me put it this way. You can either decide to build, staff, and run a battleship, or you can just send in the canoes. There have been a lot of reports in the media and elsewhere that this bill would create 11,000 jobs. We know something about job creation too. We've created thousands, both direct and indirect employment. And those jobs actually pay well and offer other benefits. But nothing in SB 453 requires a racetrack operator to open a high-end resort, a hotel, a restaurant, or retail space. By contrast, our resorts were built to keep tourist dollars here in the state. They are first-class properties, and they provide jobs that support families. Several years of economic impact studies prove that our business sparks new business creation and creates sustainability for scores of other businesses that provide goods and services to us. Let me be honest. SB 453 would adversely affect the health of our businesses, our tribe's economic security, and our ability to have a positive impact on the state's finances and quality of life, and possibly our own workforce. It comes down to this. The racetrack owners are individuals with no mandate to serve others. Their sole obligation to the citizens of the state is a 13 to 15% tax. In a sharp contrast, we are a sovereign government comprised of Alabama citizens. We have legal and moral responsibilities to our tribal members, a deep sense of obligation to our community and our state. Another problem we see with SB 453...
Mr. McGhee, I'm sorry that the time is up, but I do want to thank you and your organization for what you do in the state of Alabama.
Well, just so you know that we are, against 453.
Thank you.